Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. In this video we will take a look at how to use Redlion's Crimson 3.0 software in conjunction with their G3 HMIs, the modular controller, or the DataStation Plus to enable and configure this product family's email and SMS text messaging capabilities. If you happen to catch the Crimson 3.0 web server video, you are already aware that using any one of these three remote asset management platforms gives you the ability to remotely monitor and control your process. But enabling the Mail Manager further enhances that remote functionality, giving the G3s, the modular controller, or the DataStation Plus the ability to generate text or email messages containing status updates, log file attachments, warnings of imminent danger or existing faults, or even notification of scheduled preventative maintenance routines. Our products are already being used in remote and sometimes unmanned applications such as pumping stations, irrigation, solar and wind power generation, smokestack monitoring, backup or mobile generator monitoring, and water and wastewater treatment facilities. In the application we'll use in this video, we will monitor the conditions at a tank farm, and the Ops Manager wants to be notified via email or a text message of tank high or low conditions based on alarm events formatted into the tags that monitor those levels. Before we take a look at the Crimson 3 setup, I want to quickly point out that this email text functionality can be accomplished with an Ethernet connection, an external modem, or one of Redlion's embedded cellular modem cards. This is the option we'll take a look at in this example. First, let's look at selecting the cellular modem option card by coming to the Communications category and highlight Option Card in the tree. Then click the Pick button and select Cellular Modem Option Card from the list. That adds modem port to the tree, and then under driver selection you click the Pick button and select PPP and modem client. Under Connect Using, you'll select the type of network you'll be using. Our AT&T service uses a GPRS network. Under Connection Type, this tells us how long the modem will stay connected to the Internet. Permanent keeps the modem connected all the time, while On Demand only connects the modem when it's necessary and stays connected for the amount of time you specify under Activity Timeout. Your APN or access point name will be given to you by your cellular provider. If you want email and a text message, you must enable SMS support. Now let's look at the Mail Manager. Of course, if we're going to use it, we have to enable it. And you can see that I gave the data station that I'm using a name, Tank 1 DataStation Plus. Then let's click on Edit Contacts. This should look familiar to most of you as it is set up to look like your standard email contact list. And since this application is configured to send email and text messages, we can enter email and cell phone numbers under the address column. Note that you can mix and match cell phone numbers and email addresses separated by semicolons in the address field. Now, we need to point the Mail Manager to an SMTP server by providing the proper IP address and port number. If your IT department won't let you use or doesn't have access to your internal mail server, a company that provides SMTP email services can be used. One that Redlion uses and recommends is Auth SMTP. This is the server address and port number provided to us by Auth SMTP. A valid reverse mail path is required for some mail servers. If your mail server requires authentication, you can enter your username and password here. Now, since we're also sending text messages in this application, we have to enable the transport mode under the SMS tab. Now all that's left to do is set up the alarm on the tag that indicates the fluid level of the tank. I want an alarm if the tank level goes too high. And what I want to see in my email and my text message is Tank 1 level too high. The value I'm going to use in my setup indicates 85% of the total tank volume. So at 85% of total tank volume, I will get an alarm and ultimately an email and a text message that warns me that the tank level is getting too high. Over here is the Mail To window. I drop the list and select the recipient of the email and text, and we're all set. Now as I look at the web server, I see my tank level approaching 85%, and when it reaches that level, I get the alarm saying tank 1 level is too high, and I've been sent an email and a text message to my cell phone. Now I can't very well show you the text message, but here's the email, and if I open it, it tells me that I had an alarm on August 2nd, 2010 at 9:54 a.m., and it tells me that tank 1's level is too high. Thank you for coming along on this quick tour showing the email and text message capabilities of Redline's G3 HMIs, the modular controller, and in this example, the DataStation Plus, and of course, Crimson 3.0.